So, a guy with a channel named Chris NoTap has a video called How to Make Simple Cyclone Dust Separator. And this is what he basically might have my little variation. It comes in from the side rather than on the top. His goes in the top and turns sideways as well. But I just figured I'd experiment with this setup. Duct tape, because I'm not doing it for, permanent or commercial stuff. I'm just seeing how well it works. So yeah, just look that video up. He does a pretty good job showing you how to build it. And I'm going to see what is inside here. This is a brand new vacuum. Never been touched by any dirt. No bag, because, what's the point of having bags with a cyclone separator? And I vacuum up a bunch of leaves and dirt. And I'm going to see how well the thing works. So. Just got to find something to hold the phone here. Spiders. Whoop. Stay there. Stay. Come on. Sorry. I didn't think this through very well. think that was quite an abusive job for any vacuum. So now let's check and see. I don't know whether I want to check the vacuum first or check the cyclone separator first. I know all the rocks came out in here. No way around that. I see dust on the pipe, so that means some dust. That means a lot of dust is being sucked up. All the main debris came out in here. Having half a heart attack. I hope this came out good. The filter's dirty. There are still leaves in here. That's okay. Because at least the wet stuff, if you're doing auto detailing on any kind of wet stuff, would come out in here. This vacuum was brand new, including the filter. So it looks like having a second stage dust separator would be good right here. These spiderweb looking crystallization things going on here. That is weird. I guess it just follows the stress marks on the plastic. I don't know. But yeah, definitely keeps the heavy stuff out, like all this dirt, all the rocks. Definitely does a good job. But the lighter stuff goes right through. Really fine dust goes right through. Fine dust and really light leaves and stuff. I guess that's because they keep on circulating around in here. You can see I have the exhaust pipe recessed way up in there so that theoretically I could fill it up higher. But I guess my theory was incorrect. If you're vacuuming leaves. Now if I were vacuuming up dirt, just nothing but dirt, I think that would be a different story. So what I'm going to do next is pull out all the leaves, well, a good chunk of the leaves, and dump all these out. I'm just going to try sucking up nothing but dirt for a while and see how much gets through. This thing's a little more of a pain to put back together than advertised, but oh well, it works. Oh, I guess now that you put it back together a few times, first few times you put it together, it's not going to go on so easy. But afterward, this is like my fourth time putting it together, so I guess it slides together real nice. I just said I was going to pull the leaves out. You can see that, right? Dump all the leaves out. This top bucket off. This thing seems to catch the majority. Yeah, these leaves are definitely heavier. These leaves are thicker and heavier and sturdier. They're just gonna separate out easier. Because I'm looking at the speed of the stuff flying into here. It was not exactly high speed. So thinking when the air comes in, it's going to spiral around have nowhere to go and spiral faster because it's going to be in a tighter circle. That should theoretically fling more stuff out back into the first cyclone. But that'll create a toroid vortex here because all the stuff will go like this. It'll fling outward, but the lighter stuff will still make its way into the inner vortex where it'll fling outward back into the outer vortex and circulate around until eventually some of it makes it up through. So imagine that happening. Then again, Navy says I'm imagining all my health problems. So, who knows? Let's move this over here. Put this back together. The reason I'm doing this all in one shot is so that you know that I'm not leaving anything out. That way it's a real experiment with no potential for tweaking it. So there's going to be a couple leaves in this, but the main point of it is dirt. I'll just clear some of this out over here. That way I can run the same experiment on this side. There was a feather, I could have seen how that worked. And some of this is wet, so this will be a fun, that's a little wide for my hose. 2.5 inch hose. All right. Keeping it going so you know I'm not changing anything. Bucket's getting heavy. Okay, this time, let's check the vacuum first. Because that's the main concern, is protecting the vacuum. All that dirt I sucked up. And yeah, there's a difference. But not as much of a difference as I might have anticipated based on the last run. Filter is just about had it, you know. Let's see. Thing about this, it's temporary. I made it so I can always re-duct tape it if it rains when I want. It's got a little wet spot there from where stuff's been hitting it. So if that happens all down the sides of a regular cyclone separator, the cone-shaped ones, that could make it so that it's okay. That's pretty heavy. Got a good 5 inches of dirt in there. So these things are sticking up a little high. So all the light stuff is gonna kind of tend to stay on top. Unless you get enough rocks in there to weigh it all down, but yeah, I'm guessing that's what happened here. I'm thinking if I didn't have so many rocks, the light stuff would have been possibly more sucked up into here. I'm not sure. Yeah, if you let wet stuff get into a regular cyclone separator and make marks like that, it'll make it so it doesn't slide down like it should. It'll get stuck, and you will clog your cyclone. I don't know that from experience. I'm just saying the obvious here. Not clog it, but it'll slow down the process of stuff sliding down as it goes into your collection bin down below. So, there it is. Hope that made somebody's day.